Hello, Thailand. Hello, all you fans of stand-up pop. We are the cast of Sex Education.
Watch it. Watch it.
Okay, how are you guys today?
Yeah, we're
Good.
okay.
How are you?
So first thing, because I want to say I am a huge fan of the series. It's one of my favorite series on Netflix. So I'm getting a little bit excited now.
Nice.
So let's jump right in. It's been a year and a half since the season 2, which feels like a lifetime. And how are you guys feeling now that this series is coming back finally?
It's very
Starting with-
exciting.
Good.
It's, yeah,
It's
we
exciting.
we all love the show, and we love making it, and we think it's a really important show for people. So yeah, it's we can't wait for everyone to see the rest of it.
And how about you, Ncuti?
Yeah, same as Asa, very excited. We were very excited when we got the scripts, very excited when we got the go-ahead to film the show. Couldn't quite believe we were being able to. Couldn't quite believe that we managed to get through the whole filming process without having to like halt at any point or stop production at any point. So it feels really exciting. Obviously, the release of the show now will be 9 months after it would usually be released. And so it's like, you know, it feels like we've got a present to give to a very excitable kid. And you just want to give the present over. Do you know what I mean? And so, yeah, very excited for people to see, very excited for the world to see Sex Ed 3.
Correct me if I'm wrong. The production started back in last September, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
how was
correct.
the shooting? Yeah, how was the shooting during the pandemic?
Oh la la. Oh la la. Shooting during the pandemic was different than shooting not in a pandemic. It was I guess it took longer, and it was like slightly more awkward. But I think we all just felt very lucky to be able to be doing it, and that we had a job to go into, and just wanted to try and make it work as best we could, and hopefully did. I think we all still had a lot of fun, and we all still very much took care of each other. But yeah, it was a little bit tricky, but we got used to it eventually and produced what I would say is a riveting series.
Because I was wondering, like, what will be like if there's a sex scenes or kissing scenes, like do you have to be like socially distancing kiss or something like that?
No, we didn't.
No.
We didn't let it. We were tested all the time. So once we were in our bubble, we were okay. But yeah, it was important. I don't think the show wouldn't be the same if we couldn't be close and we couldn't have that intimacy, which is such a core part of these characters and on the show. So it was important. Yeah.
Right. And I've seen the photos of both Otis and Eric wearing the uniform. How does your character evolve from the last 2 seasons, apart from the costume?
Well, Otis has he's got a lot more on his plate this year. He's had a busy summer, and so he comes back into season 3 with some secrets, some of which he hasn't even told his best friend Eric. There's lots of unsaid things, some juiciness, which comes out in the first few episodes, which I think people will be surprised about and hopefully excited. And yeah, that shows its face in many forms. He's got a mustache now, so he's very proud of that. And he's gotten a bit sassier and a bit. He's sort of just like grown up a bit. He sticks up for himself some more, which I like.
What about Eric?
Eric he's just really kind of determined to be unapologetically himself. I think, and I think like his makeup, his style, everything has kind of stepped up this year because he's got his man after years of fighting and after years of confusion. He's got his man. They're together. They're in an equal relationship now. So there's kind of nothing kind of holding him back. I think we see him being just unapologetically himself. And I think coming a lot more into terms as well, just appreciating as well that he's a Black gay man. You know, he goes back to Nigeria this year for a wedding, and touching base with his culture kind of like informs him how to walk through this world as such, like as a gay Black man. And so that was really cool this year.
Cool. Yeah. Next question goes to you, Asa. Not only the ending of the second season that leaves us a huge cliffhanger, but also your tweet that you recently posted on your Twitter saying that
oh God, what did I say?
Let me just say, you lots aren't ready for season 3. Trust me. That's what you said on your Twitter.
Okay, yeah. That wasn't too bad. I was like, oh God, what have I said? Yeah. Fine. Absolutely fine. I'm not getting in trouble for that.
Anybody's like somebody's dying this season?
Oh, well. Well. Yeah. Well, I can't say all that much about that. But there's some drama in store and some unexpected moments and some moments that I think people will be happy to see. So yeah, I won't say any more.
Next question to you, Ncuti. What I love about the series is that it allows the audience to explore sexuality and gender in such a fun and positive ways. But also, it's at the same time, it's very educational. What are the sexual health issues that you have learned from shooting the series that you didn't know when you were in the teenager before?
I guess I didn't know what vaginismus was when I was a teenager, and then found out what that was in season 1. I guess also what I didn't know as a teenager was that it's okay to take everything at your own time, and I think a lot of teenagers have that issue and wonder about that, and also teenagers of today, because they've got their iPhones, they've got social media, and everything is so fast paced and everything is so instantaneous that I think if you don't look a certain way, or if you don't have a certain bag, or if you're not with this certain guy, or if you're not having sex or whatever, you're going to get left behind. And I think what this show does a really good job of is it's telling kids that it's okay to wait. Wherever you are in your journey as well is fine. You're going to make mistakes and you're going to grow. And I think I and every other teenager in the world would have loved to have known that as a kid. But now they do, because they've got Sex Education and it comes out on 17th of September, season 3. So you really see that education, you get me?
Yeah, true. Back in Thailand, sex education is kind of like a taboo subject. And I want to know, both of you, how important is sex education in your opinion?
Highly important.
I think we were actually quite lucky. I feel like in the UK, we probably have a far better sex education system than a lot of places in the world. And there are at least some conversations starting, and it's getting a lot better. I don't know. There are so many things I didn't even really consider when I was a teenager that should be taught about, which now I think about it and then it makes, of course, we should be taught about all of these things. Why the hell aren't we? But it wasn't until I was older that I realized that, I don't think.
Finally, can you say something to the stand-up pop audience and your Thai fans waiting to watch the second and the third season?
Yeah, what do you want to say?
Go on, Cheats. Take it away.
Hello, Thailand. Hello, all you fans of stand-up pop. We are the cast of Sex Education, and we cannot wait for you to tune in to season 3 on the 17th of September, only on Netflix.
Watch it.
Thank you so much for joining us today. I can't wait to binge watch it. Thank you.
Thanks, you. Man. Hope you enjoy. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day too. Bye.